Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this morning? I hope you're having an amazing day. I know it's early, but if you don't start your day amazing, then it can't end in an amazing way. It's all mindset. If you start off with it terrible, then of course that's what you're going to have because that's the seed you've planted. Oh my God, you know how we do over here. When you enter the room, say hello. Spread the transmission throughout your network because over here, we don't believe in growing alone. We grow with our network, we grow with our team. Because if we're growing alone, then there's no one to help support us in our growth. I'm Luciana Turner. I'm your host for this morning's installment of Contractor Chatter. How are you doing? You probably noticed my energy is a little low this morning. That's because I am tired. I have a slight migraine trying to creep in there, but you know what? It's not going to stop me. My birthday um is on the 18th, and I am going to take a micro vacation. So I've been trying to get a lot of things completed before I take the next few days off. And I think I've been overdoing it. You know, my saying, a stressed mind cannot create. Well, a tired mind can't function. So I think your girl has been doing a little too much. And it's not okay. It's one thing to try to complete assignments, but you shouldn't complete anything at the expense of your health. And in my endeavor to complete things before I take the next few days off, I think I've overdone it a little bit. Yeah, I think I overdid it. But you know what? I'm a course correct a little bit. But you know what I say? As you come in the room, say hello. I'm going to hit this subject matter very quickly. Then I'm going to hop off so I can finish some preparation. I have a few announcements, and then I want to touch a topic a little bit, and then I'm going to hop off. One, we have the Christians in Business and Contracting event October 5th and 6th here in Charlotte, North Carolina, that I'm hosting. The registration page is up. I've signed a contract for it. There, once you register, you can also register for your hotel. It's an all-inclusive resort that I'm having the event at. Your ticket price includes breakfast and lunch. And here's the thing I want to talk about. A few days ago, I did a topic on, are you priced for your client? And I was talking about um, there was an industry report done completed a few years ago about a lot of proposals in the government contract and Havon sphere were lost on pricing. The price was too low. Now I'm getting ready to broaden the scope of this conversation beyond government price contracting and just broaden this greatly. And then I'm going to turn around and do another video so I can broaden the scope tremendously. Are you priced for your success? And are you willing to purchase for your success? Are you willing to invest for your success? Hear me out, walk with me a little bit. And for this comes from some buying, I'm a bit of a social voyeur. I have a social media presence on just about every social media platform. And I sit in conversations and I only participate in conversations I feel I can add value to. Other than that, I sit back and watch the conversations. And so many people argue back and forth on value and price. And there are just some people who will never, ever move forward in price. If it's not free, they're not going to buy. They think everything is supposed to be free. And there are a subset in this population that just have an addiction to other people's free labor. We fought a pesky war over that. And I don't know what it is about that. They're just not going to change their mind. They feel somebody's supposed to give them something for free so that they can go make money. That's a twisted mindset. And they somehow or another can justify that within themselves. I don't know where that comes from. Here's what I want to talk to you about is investment in yourself. My grandfather was a farmer. And he was getting ready to plant his crops one year. And I was noticing he was separating seeds. And I asked him, because the seeds looked the same to me. I was a kid, I didn't know any different. And I asked him, why was he separating seeds the way he were? And he said, because these seeds are better than these. Therefore, they will yield a better crop. And I was like, well, they look the same. Well, why are you buying the better seed? Why wouldn't you buy this seed over this seed? And the seed he was buying and the seed he bought versus the seed he wasn't buying, there was a significant difference. And he said, although this seed costs more, although this seed is a higher investment, the yield from it is going to give us more. I'm saying this. Weigh out the options in front of you. Weigh it out. Far too often, price is your first choice when making a purchase. And it's a lot of us were taught that way. You should shop on price when you should compare the seed. What am I getting from it? What am I looking to get from it? What is the yield am I going to get from it? Our investments and the way we research investment needs to be different as business owners. The way we inspect investments need to be different as business owners. Price should not be the first thing. Far too often, price is how we end up in these conversations centered around being bamboozled. Because what I'm noticing in these conversations, especially in the small business market, You're getting bamboozled by people who were the lowest common denominator. You're getting bamboozled because they brought you in with a low ticket offer because you didn't want to spend more with this other person over here. Even though if you had weighed the offers, the person over here would have given you the better yield. If you had weighed the offers, would have ended up spending less over here than you would have with the low ticket offer. We need to shift our mindset as business owners when weighing offers and when weighing what one investment looks like over another. I'm not saying you blow the budget every time. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you're weighing an investment, we should apply the government's technique. Lowest cost technically acceptable, because what they do is look at the technicality of it first and then weigh the price versus looking at the price first and then looking at the technicalities. So what am I looking for? What am I trying to yield and glean from it? And then how much does it cost? Far too often people are putting the price first. And then when the crop that they're harvesting is a bad harvest, they're shocked. But had they put the horse in front of the cart, they would have gotten a better harvest. I hope this is making sense. If this isn't making sense, let me know, and I'll come at this a better way. But you can't shop price when you're in business. You can't shop price first in business. That's a consumer mindset. That's what a consumer does. That isn't what business owners do. Business owners weigh out the value, what is being offered. How does this offer impact the bottom line of the business? Or, okay, how does the offer impact the bottom line of the individual attending the event? And how does that impact on that individual affect the bottom line of the business? And then look at price. If you're shopping price first, you're shopping as a consumer. And that is what is holding back most small businesses. You make decisions as business owners from a business owner perspective, not a consumer perspective. You have to flip your mindset all the way. But if you're shopping for your business or purchasing for your business or decision making for your business as a consumer, price first, you're doing your business a disservice. And I hate to say it. No, I don't hate to say it. No, I don't hate to say it. It's time out for it. You're doing your business a disservice and you're doing your customers a disservice. Because what you need to transform your business, you're not getting because you're shopping and making decisions as a consumer. Flip your mind and start thinking as a CEO. Matter of fact, that is my next conference, the CEO mindset. Now, somebody else, I'm going to have to name it something else because somebody has already trademarked that. So that's my next conference. Matter of fact, that's why most of the clients that I've come across in government contracting can't even transform their government contracting business because they're still thinking and acting and walking and talking like a consumer. And then now back in the day, I wouldn't have said this to them. Today I'm saying it because I'm just going to stand 10 toes down on it. And I didn't say it back then because it didn't register what it was. And it didn't register what it was because I had to do some mindset coaching. And it, not that I was making decisions like that, because I subconsciously was trained in that way. Because as I said, my grandfather, being a farmer, had taught me that. And my grandmother was the cheapest woman you ever met. But she also taught me you can't keep junk clean and you get what you pay for. So I always understood the value of a dollar, but I always understood investing one time. There are times you do it cheap, but there's times that you have to make the value investment. Frugal, thank you. There are times you're frugal, but there are times you invest. I don't mind a good bargain, but I will not pay for something 10 times when I could have bought it one time and that's it. My friends always made fun of me because I would not spend or shop in certain places. But while they was buying something over and over again, I bought it one time. Therefore, I spent less money than they did. You have to weigh out the dollar. This is now, don't judge me. I bought towels when I was in college. Do you know when I threw them towels away? I was a full-grown woman moving into my first apartment when I moved to DC. I went to college in 1993. I moved to DC in 2000. You know why? Because I spent the money when I bought the towels the first time around. I didn't go cheap. Everybody was like, girl, you could just go to this store and spend $1. Why would I spend $1 over and over again and constantly rebuy when I can spend it once and just invest in a little bit of maintenance? I always had a CEO mindset. I just didn't know that's what it was. And that's what people need to do when they're investing in their business. Instead of investing in the cheapest investment, the cheapest coach, the cheapest training programs, the CEO mindset is, what program is going to give me the transformation I'm looking for? What program is going to feed what I'm looking for? And there is that something some of us have that we don't even know what it is, but there's this inner something that says, I am looking for it. And let that inner something lead us to what it is. And when you find it, act on it. There's too many of us. Some of us call it instinct. Some of us call it knowing. Those of us who are believers know that it is the glory of God telling us where to go. Follow me. Don't just because I brought up God, don't click off. Telling us this is the program we need to be at. This is the conference we need to be at. But because it's more than $1.95, we don't want to attend. That's where your transformation is at. So not only are you priced for your client, are you investing for your transformation? Now, I didn't intend to be on this long, but I am where I'm at. I am where I am. And I'm speaking to myself, for myself, and to my audience, whether you're watching this today, you're catching the replay, or you're watching this 10 years from now. And I most likely will re-record this for my podcast because I'm recording season 2 of Contractor's Conversation podcast. I have the guests signed up. We're recording new episodes, which is why I've been airing certain episodes from season 1 as part of Chatter. Excuse me. So flip the mindset. You can't run a business with a consumer mindset because you will spend yourself in the ground. And with that, I'm going to close out this morning. I have selected I've gone into the archives. So for the next couple of days, you're going to see some of my past trainings stream for Contractor Chatter because, as I said, my birthday is Sunday and I am taking off the next couple of days to rest and refuel. I am going to resist the devil and actually not work the next few days and actually get some rest. I don't think so because I probably end up doing some work because I need to come up with I need to drop a huge investment by the 20th. So I may end up working, but either way, I'm going into the archive and streaming some past training, some past inspiration for you guys. So Chatter will be live. I just may or may not be. You may see me lurking in the comment section. I don't know. I'm gonna try to be good and just sleep in. But keep this in mind. Transformation begins with you. If you aren't structurally sound, if your foundation isn't sound, good health, good sleep, then your business can't be sound. I mean, it just is what it is. You have to transform you in order to transform your business or transform any client. So it amazes me how many people think they can transform a client and they aren't transformed. And we have to constantly renew our minds. And if we're stuck in an old mentality, we can't provide a new transformative service. So with that, I'm going to sign off with today's edition of Contractors Chatter. I'm Luciana Turner, your host. Hope to see you tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Share the platform with your friends. If you wish to invest in this program, you know what? I keep forgetting. If you wish to support this program, you can do so in one of various ways. It should be in the description. Invite your friends back, and I will see you on tomorrow morning. The link is in the comment section if you choose to invest, but I'll see you tomorrow.